I'm 19 Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Landry for Friday night and Saturday morning, looking at the possibility for isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms that will continue into the morning of Saturday. You have that chance at mid-morning at 83 degrees, but then onwards we're looking to drier conditions. With this rainfall, there is a possibility for severe weather, red level 1 risk for the area, not only for tonight into Saturday morning, especially those south of I-90 where it looks the best possibility for severe storms. When you take a look though at the possibility for showers and thunderstorms, there is some discrepancies in models. You can see this right here. You take a look at the graph, the HER, more than an inch of rainfall. But on the flip side, the Euro, the GEM, the NAM, all showing less than 1/4 of an inch. This is showing two different stories, and we're going to go over these two different stories. Scenario 1, mesoscale convective system. That's an organization of storms, a very fancy word for that. That's when you can see some strong severe weather here with these heavy downpours across the region, including the La Crosse area, and that's where we deal with flooding concerns. But scenario 2 has this system weakening or even fully just tracking not in our region, which would then mean less storms in our area, less areas experiencing heavy rainfall, and reduced flooding concerns for many. You still would have that for some regions, but not all. So we play scenario 2 out first for you with Future Track, and you're going to see this here. Not much of this rainfall, really this weakening, and not much with this mesoscale system. You have maybe some spurts of that rainfall, those south of I-90 with localized zones experiencing some downpours, but other than that, you have some dry regions. This would be more so your 1/4 of an inch or less for many, probably higher amounts towards an inch or more for parts of Fillmore, Winneshiek, all the way to maybe Richland County and Vernon. But if we take a look here for the HER, this is showing a different story. This is showing heavier rainfall between the 94 to I-90, where you have upwards of 1.5 inches or more, 2 inches and even plus for some. The La Crosse area would be at that 1/2 to 1 inch, maybe even some reaching higher than that. That's where we would deal with flooding concerns in our region. And that means though less rain for, as I mentioned, Fillmore and Winneshiek County. So two different zones here where you have some of the higher totals up around I-90 and those then southern parts of that towards Fillmore, Winneshiek, and all the way to Richland County. So I will say you have two different scenarios here. I think we're going to be somewhat in the middle here. 1/4 to 1 inch of rainfall possible. This is a pretty wide zone, but we're more towards that inch if we see these MCS, this convective system, hold, has that band of rain going right through the La Crosse area. But we'll be at 1/4 of an inch and maybe even less if this MCS completely weakens or it tracks differently, which there are models showing that. So really all in all, there's two different scenarios here playing out. Just be weather aware for both of these playing out because this is just what's at play. Mother Nature isn't giving a clear depiction right now. And so just being weather aware, knowing that we have that possibility for flooding concerns, but on the flip side, these storms could not pan out at all. It's very, very, very conditional. But what isn't conditional? That's what's going into the afternoon of Saturday and onwards, because it's pretty likely here we stay dry, have some sunshine through the rest of the weekend. Even further, we'll see that humidity creep back in. An upper level ridge will be moving into our area as we head throughout the weekend into next week, and it's going to get quite hot, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. Real feels in at least the 90s, mid-90s, even higher possible for parts of Wednesday. That will bring some stronger storms